This is it. First place will take home $3 million.
3
Second place
مليون
gets 2.2
والله كثير يا عمي.
million.
شو بدك بهالسلافة؟ شو بدك بهالسلافة؟
all of the competitors that made it this far to the Fortnite World Cup final stage, because those 10 weekends.
Now about to begin. Here we go, folks. Let's see who's
شو
going to come
الوضع؟
out on top. We've had 3 different winners, but our top performers have been consistent through and through. Are we going to see a repeat winner? Are we going to get a new one to add to
والله
the list?
شكله
It's now time. The battle bus is loaded up. Let's start game 4.
هسه بفوت أنا عارف.
Playing this game, we're ready to take a victory. Everyone here has the potential.
كلهم والله عمي جيم حلوة. بس ما معه صراحة يعني. عرفتوا كيف شباب؟ لا يعني صراحة. يعني أظن إنه لا هي يعني زي ما تقول
having the game of their lives in game 3, and now look, boom, they're going to be sitting in the top 10.
يعني خاصة لما تكون الشاشة هيك.
Anyone with good logic can really put their money on people that have.
يعني أظن إنه لا هي يعني زي ما تقول مولع صراحة يعني مولع مزبوط. يعني خاصة لما تكون الشاشة هيك. يعني أنا مش دائما بلعبها بس بصراحة يبدو إنه في حركة على اللعبة.
They're in second place, no victory royale, so just showing that if you step to their box, you're gonna get hurt. We saw Mega with a masterful, beautiful performance under Storm Surge pressure. He didn't even blink an eye, still fighting other players, fighting his way out of that desperate situation.
طبعا استخدموا أسلحة طبعا أوزي وما أوزي.
This duo right here, we'll talk about him a little bit. They
مين هدول؟
are known for sticking to the hip in PvP. Earlier today we saw Volts get traded out, but it wasn't just like an easy trade. They were actually winning the engagement up until that point, just showing that they have the skill. And that's the OCE region, right? One of the most feared regions here at the qualifiers, because of the fact that you just had to get a ton of elims. You had to be number 1 in the region.
When talking to players, I would ask them, what are you looking to avoid? And every time, if it was, the NAU players, they would say, I'm just trying to avoid OCE or Brazil. I don't want to have to deal with that because they play.
يعني هسه بدنا نستنى احنا مبدئيا قبل ما يطلعوا الشباب.
And they just don't care who you are. They're going to go for the fight.
I mean, you saw Scarlet and Bell in that first game. I truly thought they were going to take the whole thing. It was so close.
Even Sinnoh in the Pro-Am yesterday, another top player.
He finished second.
Finished second, and he was just.
يعني زي ما تقول.
I know it's a Pro-Am, obviously a different competition there. He was just going in the box. He didn't care. Not a care in the world for them. Now,
هذا إيكيا.
above here, right by the jet stream.
He hit him once for whites already, so that means there is no shield on that player. You can have up to 100 effective shield. That player's dangerously weak, and folks just keeping an eye on him. He doesn't know if he slipped out already and says, you know what, I'm going to go back to my teammate. It's a little too risky getting split up here.
Play for the mid to late game in this situation now, but 7SSK is going to be dealing once again with Spades and Crimson. Seems like a constant for them. They cannot seem to win out on this fight. Crimson's going to be down though, so the advantage could be going in the favor of Jamside and 7SSK. Spades going to have the high ground, now having to deal with a 1v2. Does he have what it takes to pull this one off? He doesn't own that wall. He has no more builds to work with as well. They're going to push out, and Spades couldn't deal with it, and that's going to be the win there for those two.
You would think for Jamside and SSK, like, hey, you know, we've been landing here, haven't been successful. Do you mix it up? They say, nah, I'm gonna stick to my guns here, because everyone's a winner, regardless.
The VP boys coming out on top. Week 6 qualifiers for them.
بس شاطرين بالمنام جماعة.
هي
هي شكله eliminations تحسب لك بدل ما تقعد تعمل AFK. أوه.
And then the momentum shifts, the confidence starts to rise up. You think to yourself, I am capable of being able to do this.
ما في هذول اللي فازوا.
Mongrel looking for it right here. Love this dual perspective right now. Mongrel's actually looking for a side angle. He's going for the offense, pushing
واحد
out.
يفوت شباب يعني
Easily tracking this player down. It's really hard to tell. They're getting into really just going deeper into Neo tilted. If you hang on the outskirts or by the slips, you're at huge risk for getting dived onto. It looks like they say, you know what, we're just going to continue to push on through. Those guys dive off, and those markers are actually detractors. They say, hey, you're going this way. Mongrel still wants a piece of this.
Keeping up with where players are moving in the crowded Neo tilted. A new area that was introduced just a little while ago.
هنشوف شو وضع الشباب.
Some players made tilted towers their home. This was the
وين الربع؟ وين تفوتوا تحضروا معنا يا زلمة؟ والله جيم نار. خلينا نحط نكتبها بالعربي طيب. أفضل ها؟ يعني هو عملية تشغيل المحتوى يبدو المشاهدون هذا أنا وأنا. مش مشكلة. فورتنايت وورد كاب كذا كأس ثنائي بث مباشر يوم النفس. المفروض على الشانل تاني يمكن مباشر بلكي حلفات بث مباشر. يا زلمة عرض أختكم يعني واحد هيك يفوت يعملنا أكشن يعملنا كذا. هو الناس بتحضرها من الجيم شو بدهم بس والله في ناس بتحضرها من اليوتيوب. يعني أظن إنه I think yeah I think it's a tough game, you know.
Keenstar and Hunter
yeah.
looking to defend themselves right now, and it's just a cat game right here, cat and mouse game. What are they going to do? They actually shockwave on out of there, and into the slip they go. They're out. They're trying to get away. That was a shadow bomb right there, and he's gone.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that duo that was coming in, but the storm is creeping up now. This is
team
only phase 1. Nyx gets knocked by Zexro.
تويز والله تيم قوي هذا تويز يوز
Itself in a one poor wooden shack, and they're pushing the shack now. So Twiz is going to hear these shots off in the distance, but looks like we're hopping over to the Loot Lake area where it's Macwood and Calculator going against Daedra and Miz. This is a top 10 contenders right here.
The game 3 winners now having to deal with Daedra and Miz. Shots as well, snipe shot. You just heard that one squeak by Daedra. Need to be careful there. There's some more shots being laid out. Disengage as well. And
it's quite close, you know.
Really pushing them away from here because you got to get to that safe zone.
The sniper booth just passed by, you know. You can't do much.
Here, so you're not going to be ticked for too much.
Too much.
For this next zone, where you're going to start to move here, and this again. The game is going to be so slow in the start because as you get closer and closer to the end, game 4, critical game, Monster.
Format victory.
So many points you can earn from this. Flying into the top 10.
كل مباراة باخذ نقاط
الشباب. Winner that was outside of it. This is where players.
مستحيل يعني. أنت لازم تضل الرقم هيك يعني اكتئاب عشان هيك صابوا اكتئاب يمكن.
World they're living in, but here it is. Twiz goes for the shockwave overhead, and it's Diros who eats a chunky one right there. Cover H looking to chop this bad boy down. The stickers isn't going to be enough though. The pressure is so real right here.
Twiz and Cover H doing it not only for themselves, doing it for New Zealand, their families, and everyone watching them at home. And that is going to be one elimination through. I saw that one pop up. That's number 1 for the duo. The challenge comes in, and that's the win there. 2 elims total. Twiz gets them both.
tried to get out there and play the trap play, but it was.
هيلتهم فل يعني أنا المشاهد الحالي.
Yeah, he is going to be able to catch himself and a build battle goes off, Golden Boy.
The coverage is going to be down. Jam side. 7SSK7. You're looking at Jam's perspective here. Going in for the fight, and after winning that one out, it's going to be Jam and 7SSK7 that get the better of the boys from New Zealand.
They found their stride coming into Game 4 so far, and that means they're in the running right now. 4 elims is enough to put you on just about page 2, top 20, and we talked about it. If you can make it to that top 20 bracket, you're still in the running so far because there are several more games left before this thing is over here.
لسه
Find himself very high in the sky right here. Base. They're just waiting.
كيف شكله؟
They're waiting it out. Norwood's going to be beneath them.
مع أوب.
And those are the players that were before. Oh no.
إيش؟
Starting to hear the explosions, knocking him out.
Wow, he actually sent a shot when the explode came in and hit Cease with that? What? How was Cease knocked right there?
Just, again, when it comes to Fortnite, you never know what you're really going to expect. Your players will always pull something out of the hat.
والله عامل بوش هذا قلبه قوي.
I was looking over at Macwood, who's playing defense calculator. Now to deal with 2 players angling shots at him. Macwood back into a fighting position, a fighting posture to help his buddy out.
And it's so unfortunate because they were just about to push to seal the deal and elevate there, and that third party up on the mountain ruined that push.
يعني هالجيم بدأت صراحة ممكن واحد
the stinkers will be moving out of the fight now.
I love it right there. He uses the stinkers to back him off, and since he doesn't take friendly damage from it, he pushes right into enemy territory here. He's so offensive. He's on the enemy track. Right there.
Not what you wanted to see happen after winning game number 3, but Elevate and Cease, we mentioned them before. They just need that moment to pop off so everyone here in New York can see what they're capable of. Such a great duo, but now having to deal with another fight.
حلوة.
Elevate, what a shot there on Calculator, sending him packing.
Calculator did a great job though. He did win his straight off against Cease.
يعني هذا أنا بس وأنا. طب كيف ممكن حدا يفوت؟
Because the shockwave.
Yeah, Norwood was the one down low, hearing all of the action happening. Ziff and Ronaldo now in front of us. Do they manage to get this wall, just get ownership of it? But the ramp is going to be placed, giving him time to wiggle out of that moment of time.
And Norwood actually used all of his shockwaves there to disengage.
It's
not really worth it. By herself, evidently. Oh man. And that's Norwood. Norwood tried.
Didn't get far.
He did not get far at all, my friend. But there's the other duo right in front of him. Ziff and Ronaldo have him in the sights. Ronaldo's going to be on the other side now. Engaging in the fight, not taking any damage.
Such a good job, though. Good job by Ziff here to come in and back up his teammate right now. He is trying desperately to get to his teammate here. This is great teamwork. Now they have the pinch lined up. And the trap is down. That's a siphon for Elevate right there.
That siphon could be the difference maker for him. Ziff doesn't have any shields. Needs to take a moment to just pop the minis.
A little bit of a reset here.
He's still in this too, so he didn't get knocked. He's not full eliminated yet.
Which is rough. You don't convert the elim, you don't get the point either here. As Elevate is doing a great job on defense, but the Campfire heals down players as well. This is actually really, really smart of them to sit on the Campfire right now and just wait and buy time. Always looking to set up the phase through right there, trying to get through the build. Some shockwave comes out and close but no cigar.
Such an intense fight between these two.
Oh no, someone thirsted.
Snappy, he went for the shot from the distance. There you see.
والله إنه يعني لو تفوتوا والله بدي أنا عن دينكم.
He had just built up for himself to get out of this.
Ziff is the target of the server at the moment, as everywhere he moves, he cannot seem to catch a break. But
الصورة أنا يعني غير الصورة إذا أنا بكون موجود. طب بزبطش أنت حبيبي تكون شغال. جرب ما غير جرب. أنت هيك شغال. هيك تمام. connected iPhone تمام. نشوف هاي بلاي شغال بالله عليكم شغال مش شغال لازم تكون انت البوس ولا يتشكاتشا هيك يعني كم واحد ضايل وكذا ايوه ممتاز هيك مش راح يأثر يعني
Playing very good.
Well, it's just the final moments, right?
this برمي بوم
Surge, you never want to be under the pressure of this.
هون علقت اوكي معلش
Got Vinny down low in a campfire. Saw Aiden and Sean there too. Had a few good moments for Aiden and Sean. It hasn't really been their event.
I'm excited to see the games today.
Having 6 eliminations already.
Come on, guys, join me. Let's watch this watch party.
The match average, every other player on average, 176. That's not even enough to take out a player with shield and health. So they're doing a lot of work on this lobby right now, and they are here to play. Looks like they're going to find themselves another spot. This is actually an interesting spot, but it's all good because they have launch pads. They can get up and over this cliff lip right here, and they're backside safe. So all they have to do is protect their forward angles.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Moments of Mongrel.
يعني
trying to see where players are going to start to make some moves. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And we'll come back and see where they are.
When eliminations, Mexico does it.
Oh my, up that. Nice! Nice! Oh my god, nice!
Bajka.
And that's why this is one of the best duos in Fortnite. Way to clutch up in those moments, man. Yeah, the nerves, they have to be shaking there. But Mongrel, just a steely stare. Love it. Love to see it.
Get out there and get yourself a duo.
طلع آخر طلقة. أعطوني أمل إنه في حدا راح يفوز بس. لو واحد بالغلط. هاي ميوت. بس البحر. طب كيف اثنين؟ إذا أنا مش مشغل.
It is Storm Surge. It's now live.
And it's going to hurt some people.
You either have to do damage or less than 50 players have to be in the lobby. So 6 players, 6 individual players right now are under it. Yep, that's it. Gustavo gets owned right there. Is Wishy going to be able to do something about it?
Storm Surge in effect. Dubs and Mega once again. They're in second place in the leaderboards. 3 games have worked out very, very well for them.
And they can see that effect. You can see the Storm Surge around you.
51 players. Only 1 player needs to be eliminated, and that will be it.
Says, you know what? We balling. They out. They're going. They're trying to get that zone plan for placement right now. And do you blame them? Why not? They're in the lead right now. All they have to do is consistently skate through. They've gotten through the hardest part, the beginning. They're warmed up. As Mega is trying to fish around here and get a good spot in. Looks like they get themselves a little bit more real estate, but their pressure is in because the baller players come in.
Right in front of them, too. More defense having to be played here. It's kind of shades of game 3 when they were in a similar spot, but this was from the high ground. This time, they'll be right in front of them. The action has cooled, though. They can take a moment to reset.
Definitely did cost a fair amount of metal right there. Mega Now on 300 metals, trying to inch his way to that fence nearby. Just doing a little bit of a material swap right there. Back to Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy with the minigun. The minigun's so good for pressure plays.
Run out a few of those materials.
أنا هيك رأيي. تشغيل مستوى المحتوى هاي البيكا. في حدا في هالشات؟ أكيد لا. والله يمكن ما في حدا.
Move out of the blast area. 5 elims for Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy. 6 for Mitro and Mongrel. This has certainly been a dominant game for EU thus far.
Yeah, for sure. As Yuang takes out Rote right there, EU player is gonna go down. Rote gets the trade out though, must have been the zone here as we are cutting across here. Mitro's trying to find some real estate here. Is he gonna be able to set up? He's going for the high ground. A little bit of a build-up, but Mongrel's got it under control. He's got the high. Who's putting some pressure down? Yeah, he's getting the shot straight across here, Golden.
Yeah, there was a duo right on the other side there that Mitro was concerned about. So he goes low. Then, really, wherever you go, there are going to be players looking right at you. And sometimes you just manage to incur the wrath of the entire server. Luckily for Mitro, that did not happen quite yet. Saf, I just saw Saf get dropped. Zate's going to be separated from his teammate there across the side. And that is the circle creeping on forward. It's going to be open air, open space for them, so the ballers will have space to move around and try to survive here. This is it. It's coming down to the final moments, Monster, for a lot of these players. The pressure's on.
Yeah, Saf has already been taken out, so Zate is left to fend for himself here. Can he play for placement? We already know Mongrel Mitro were split up. Can they find themselves amongst the chaos here? Aqua and Nyrox are holding up the high ground here as well, and that's a scary duo. Way up top, uncontested.
Not someone that you want to have up above you. Mitro, 6 builds remaining. After this, doesn't really have much left to work with, and the builds go away pretty much instantly. Zate gets eliminated, so that's going to be the end of the duo that's currently in first place in the standings, but Mega and Dubs. Dubs is out as well. 4 eliminations for the duo, the bottom right of your screen. Mega very capable of being able to clutch this out by himself, but it will not be easy.
Yeah, Mongrel actually just slips into the low ground too right now, so he is trying to stay alive here. Jumps into someone's box. It's Voron who gets taken out right there by Mongrel, so he's still in the running. Mega goes up and gets traded as well. Vinny's still here too. So many solos remain right now, but there are still several duos in the game here, Golden.
And the scariest duo is going to be up above. It's Aqua and Nyrox. They're tarping this up, and they're putting down shots wherever they can. If they can get a few more eliminations, a few more points, that will jettison them up the leaderboards.
He has 7 elims as well right now. He has 7 already. Rojo jumps out of the box. Wolf is still in the game.
كيف تساعد بالعرض؟ مش طبيعي.
Talking to our boy Christian earlier, he mentioned he loves to get in the faces of players. And it has worked out for him thus far. Elevate is out of the game. 7 eliminations for him, 7 points, not bad at all, and you're going to get the placements to boot. Still, Aqua and Nyrox up above. Then you got Benji Fishy in the game. 5 eliminations for him, 6 total with Mr. Savage's 1. Oh, there's a player in front of him. He pops up in front of him. Oh, that's so scary there, but Benji Fishy is eliminated by Sky.
Sky has been around the competitive scene for a long time, and for good reason right there. Nyrox now owning from the high ground, putting that pressure down. A shockwave was initiated right there, but it's not going to be enough. This is their map to control right here in the final moments. They're the only duo standing, Golden Boy.
This is their game to win. The cooler duo. Is this going to happen? As they're putting the pressure on these players down low. They're synergized, they're communicating, and they're ready to pick up this victory royale in Game 4.
He only has 10 builds though. This is very intense. Both of them don't have much here. He's gonna put all the splashes down. Is that the decision right there to commit? Looks like the shockwave is gonna cause an eruption in the high ground. And now they're in the zone here. What's gonna happen here? This is so close.
5 players remaining. Few left as the shockwave is going to send him all the way up. Nyrox takes out Falconer down low, and he's wrestling with everyone. But Nyrox is out. Oh no! He does manage to get the elimination, and in the storm, he gets the victory royale. 7 eliminations for the duo. A big, big win for Nyrox and Aqua.
Well played, my friend. أظن كان لحاله ده. عملية تشغيل محتوى واحد. خلينا نبدأ. Arabic keyboard طبعا تفتيح العربي. بث مباشر ثنائي بطولة طيب هي هيك عملنا كوبي صح. طيب نعطيها ولا بنعطيها ولا بتعطينا سيدي. هاي انهاء البث المباشر.